Okay, y'all, so this message is a pick a card reading for the collective energy for this season of spring. Okay, so if you didn't know, yesterday was the first day of spring, which was March the 20th. I believe that was the first day of spring. If not, it was some around this time. Okay. Anyways, so if you just think about it, spring is a time of things blooming. Okay, the seeds have already been planted. It's just about time to water those seeds and wait on it to grow for you, right? So it's what are you attracting this spring season is the pick a card reading. So we have pile number 1 here with this bird. Okay, on the back we have observe number 1. So that's pile number 1. Pile number 2. Pile number 2, we have this trippy artwork here. It looks like he's in multiple dimensions at one time, okay? And on the back of that card, we have time, number 14. That's pile number 2. Pile number 3, we have this guy holding a lamb, okay, in front of the sun with a butterfly, okay? And on the back of this card, we have joy, number 18. That was pile number 3. And last but not least, we have pile number 4, which is this woman or this person holding a key with her eyes closed, with a royal necklace on, okay? On the back of the card, it says destiny, number 28. So, if you don't want to hear the general message for all of you in this reading, then go to the description box and skip to your pile. Have pile number 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, that'll be down there. The timestamps are below. Otherwise, we have the overall energy here, which is this person here, who seems to be chasing something that they already have, but they are keeping themselves from it. But they give themselves an illusion of chasing. And on the back of this card, we have power, number 10. Okay, so this is going to be a deep message. Number 10 is about a completion of something. This is something that has been around for a long time, okay? I'm getting something to do with generational curses, generational, something that you have to break because it's been there for so long. Number 10 is that number of stability. It's about a foundation, building a legacy, okay? So I'm getting, like I said, this is repeating itself. It's something with your family that was in your blood. It's a thought pattern or a feeling or an action that you almost feel like you have no control over it, okay? But it could be also addictions or anything like that as well. But what I'm getting here is that God gave you a vision a long time ago, right? I'm getting as a little child, you had this vision. But, when we get into the family and the roots and stuff, they tend to hug you very tight. As you're getting older and older, it's like they place all these expectations. They place all these expectations on you, and they just expect you to be a certain way as you get older. So with this energy I'm getting, God placed a dream within you, right? And as you can see, this person is holding the dream, but at the same time holding it so far away from himself that it's like you're playing your own game. Like you're in your own little world, but it's not happy. Like you're torturing yourself. Okay, that's the energy. That's the overall energy here. I'm getting that you have so much power that it's hard for you to make the decision for yourself, because you rather somebody else just do it for you, because it's like it'll be all on you if you make the decision. That's what I'm getting. You have the power though. I'm getting a lot of you aren't aware, like you don't have the correct you aren't aware of who you are for real. Basically, you're not aware of like your potential and what you are actually capable of, because it's something here where you can feel it, you know what you want, but you don't know how to get there. And so with you trying to map it out so much and you trying to be so strategic, you're almost pushing it away, because you don't really have to be strategic. You already know what to do. That's what I'm getting. That's really the energy right here. You already know what to do. Just do it. But if you look at this fucking card, it's like this person is putting an extra strain on what is already his. You know what I'm saying? It's already there. Grab it. And I'm just getting the scarf that's covering him is his family or society or something here that's just trying to keep you from seeing what you already are. And it's because they don't have the same power as you, so they wouldn't be able to say you can do it. You know what I'm saying? They're not able to see it. But you know though. You've seen it already and everything, but it's just that this reality is not so validating. You want to be a little more comfortable and know that this for sure is going to work. But you already know it's going to work because you already saw it in your head. You saw the steps and you saw the end goal. So why not just do it? What makes you think that it's not going to work? Are you listening too much to other people? So that's the overall energy for everyone here. So let's get deeper into your individual circumstances. Your timestamps are in the description box, as I mentioned before. So let's do pile number 1, all right? So pile number 1, I feel like what you're attracting this spring season is more of a stubborn energy of yourself. Okay, you know how some people are easy to change their opinion when somebody else tells them something, you know, like if you already have your ducks in a row, right, and somebody else tells you something that sounds good. In the past, I'm getting that you would easily give up your own energy, your own plan and stuff just to follow somebody else's plan or whatever they want you to do. But I'm getting that there's an alarm that has rung recently, like, you know, it was just so loud that you couldn't ignore that this is in your control. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's something here that kept happening over and over and over. And I'm getting it has something to do with money, or like something to do with your stability, like how you are able to live your life. You know what I mean? Because it's something with your basic needs. That's what I mean, your basic needs. So money, transportation, home, you know, support, something like that. I feel like you didn't have that and you felt like something was keeping you from getting it. Okay. But I feel like it's because you were too busy looking for a mentor when you already have the knowledge within. Okay, it's because on the back of this card we have observe, right? Observe, number 1. So number 1 is that starter energy. It's like you already, the only thing you need to do is get the communication to get that go. You already know what to do. It's just about you knowing when the right time is. Because I'm getting a lot with this card, it's about patience. Like you had to do a lot of waiting around and I don't know, do a lot of work. What am I getting? Like this work that you've done, it was slow moving. It felt like it was more than what it was because you had to do it slowly. Like it's not something that could just be rushed, this process. So what I'm getting is, at times you would doubt yourself. You would feel like you couldn't do it by yourself because it was going so slowly. You feel like it wasn't even moving. So you would look at somebody else and ask them, like, what did you do to get there? How did you do it? But you were already on the way. You know what I'm saying? And with you already being on the way and you stopping to ask somebody, you're slowing yourself down. Okay? And with this observe, like on the back, I'm just getting, it's something here you weren't paying attention to about the physical realm. Like, you were getting signs that you're not supposed to be following somebody else's footsteps. Like you're getting signs that what you're doing is actually good for you. It might not be for somebody else, but it's good for you. But for some reason, you couldn't just accept that piece of information, because almost like you needed a person to say it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm getting, y'all, for pile number 1. You have so much power. You have all of this power to be patient. I'm getting, yeah, you are a patient individual as well. Like, you have a lot of patience. And I'm getting, even other people made you feel like your life is moving slow because they got everything quicker than you. You know what I'm saying? They would be like, why didn't you get this already? Why don't you have this? But you're just more patient. You're naturally a patient person. So if you look at somebody else's, you know, whatever steps they took, it's not your steps. You would automatically be getting off your path, because the way that they did it is not the way that you are meant to be doing it. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have to own your way of perceiving things, own your way of doing it. You know what I'm saying? So that's the way that you will actually get to your, like, that's what's holding you back, literally. When you stop second guessing yourself and you stop thinking like, am I doing something wrong? Then you're already there. You're on your way there. That's literally what I'm getting. You're doing nothing wrong here. But in this season, you are attracting more of a stubborn mindset. You're attracting this energy of, I know what the fuck I'm doing. Get out of my face. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna you're gonna have a, like, more of a, like, a stable ground. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you walk, people are gonna feel you. When you talk, people are gonna feel you, because it's coming from a place deeper than just you have to do it. You know what I'm saying? It's because you want to do it. It comes from you. You can actually inspire people by doing this, because it's coming from you. So that's something that you're attracting. More confidence within, more respect for yourself. You know what I'm saying? More self-love. I'm just getting, you're gonna be more reliant on yourself and not on the outside energies. Okay, so that's it for pile number 1. If that resonates with you, I appreciate the thumbs up. Okay, if you can comment, give me an emoji of your choice, or even just let me know if it resonated. Okay, also hit the subscribe button, hit the bell to stay notified for all my future posts, and pick a cards like these. Okay, and I will see you in my next video. Okay, bye bye. So pile number 2, you chose this card, time, number 14. Okay, so I'm definitely getting this energy of you being in an omnipotent energy. Okay, where it's like you're in a floating space where you almost don't feel like Earth is real. You almost feel like everywhere you go is a dream. It's nothing is really real. Okay, and I'm getting that you have always been like this in some kind of way. This is your gift. I'm getting that this is a very sacred gift that you have, that where you can just zone out and create your own reality. Even if you're right here with me type shit, you would feel like you're at a fucking castle, because that's just the reality that you chose. You know what I'm saying? No matter what anything looks like, you chose to make it luxury. You chose to make it, you know, your own reality. Now, the thing is here, that doesn't mean that you have a perfect mindset about everything, but I am getting that you are the type to be floaty. Like, you're not necessarily here for real. That's the energy I'm getting. So even if you were in hell, let's say you're in hell, you don't even believe in hell for real. You're just simply there, and you're still in your own world, but you're just there. You bring your own world to things. That's what I'm getting. So with this energy of power right here, okay, so basically what I'm getting for y'all is totally different from pile 1, because I'm getting, because you're in a different dimension, and because you're the type to bring your energy wherever you go, and you don't allow other people to like change your energy, but you might actually transform energies around you without even knowing. I'm getting that there's people that really try to hold you back. Like this might not be family, like I said in the beginning. This could be anybody or anything. Okay, take out resonate. Like, look at this scarf that's holding this person back. It's like you see your potential, you know what you can do, but it feels, I'm getting a body heaviness where you feel like it's too much to carry here. okay? And it's something here where you have to own your power as a human being. You have the power to make things move. You have the power to actually be here and use your words and use your voice, use your actions to change things, okay? I'm getting that you have been in an energy of wishing that things would change, or you would be meditating for people, but don't get me wrong, that's very... People need prayers. People need that spiritual energy towards them, but that doesn't mean that they're going to be strong enough to do anything differently. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting like, it's almost like having an argument with somebody because they did something to disrespect you, but instead of you literally telling them what they did wrong and how it makes you feel, you send subliminals instead of being real and upfront. And so eventually they'll catch on, you know what I'm saying? Eventually they will understand that what they did hurt you, but things can happen quicker if you were to just say, don't do this no more. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, use your power, use your strength in order to keep things from happening or to make things happen, okay? That's what I'm getting. Like, you have power, okay? And it's something here with time right here. It's like you're in an omnipotent energy right now. So it's like, I'm almost getting that whatever you're trying to manifest, it's not coming to this realm because you already have it in another realm. It's almost like you're telling yourself that you don't need it. Like, you have a deep ass manifestation gift. Like, you're already so advanced that when you hear certain messages, that it cancels it out. For example, before people were aware of manifestation and they were able to control your own reality and stuff, there were people who needed this information, right? You need the information. But there's people who already kind of knew the information without knowing it, if that makes sense. Like, you know it, but you don't know that everybody else knows, basically. You use it as your own gift. So back then, I'm getting that you were already a master manifestor growing up, or in your past, you had this down packed. But after getting certain people around you, there were outside sources. There were outside sources that tried to teach you how to do something that you already knew how to do, but you knew how to do it better, okay? So what you already having the knowledge, and they telling, it's like almost gaslighting, you know, like something gaslighted your energy and made you feel like, you know, let me do it this way, let me settle down, let me be more mindful. But at some point you didn't have to be mindful at all because it was already a gift that you had. And so all you needed to do was just to build off of that gift, okay? Yeah. So, recap, okay? You have so much power, like I said, in overall energy. All of y'all, all these 4 powers, it's like y'all have so much power that y'all don't make a decision. Like, you have so much power that you'd rather have somebody make the decision for you, because if you make a decision, it'll be like, damn, well, I did this. Like, it's just... you have to take responsibility for it all, and I feel like you're just not ready to do that. You don't want it to be the end. You don't want it to be your fault that you failed, and it's okay. Like, even if you fail, it's okay. You can try again. That's what I'm getting. Like, you know, you might have to stand your ground a few times and get knocked down, okay? But eventually, people are gonna catch on. Like, you're not fucking playing. You're not playing. Like, you know, you might have made some mistakes in the past, or you might have just been defeated. So-called defeated in the past. You might have had your heart broken or whatever, been disappointed, but that doesn't mean it was the end of the world. It just means that you got your heart broken, you got disappointed, you know what I'm saying? That was just part of the path. But I'm getting like, hold yourself back from taking a chance again on things that you feel like you failed at before, but really you see it as a failure because you didn't receive something the way that you thought, but you're going to receive it in due time. It's just, you have to keep going, okay? With you guys, you have to practice being on this realm here. You're not from here. You're not used to this realm. You're not used to being on Earth, okay? You're an alien, and that's just that simple. You're a very high dimensional being, okay? You have superpowers that you're meant to bring to this dimension, help other people out, okay? But your energies got mixed with regular ass people. I'm not gonna lie, like, you know, people who don't know what the fuck they're talking about, but they just want to know what they're talking about. And so with you trying to like gain friends and stuff, You did. You listened to them. What you trying to gain friends and stuff, you did take on that energy. You did listen to them. You gave them the benefit of the doubt, but it backfired, you know? Like now you're kind of having to deal with all of this by yourself. The fact that you feel like alone and you have to hold everything in and pray for everybody, when in reality, everybody knows what the fuck they're doing too. Like it's something here, like, like you have an issue with speaking your mind or just doing things when you know it's right. You're scared to just do something. Like speak your mind, take action. Like stop letting these people play with you. Okay, like it's okay to shake the ground a little bit. You don't have to have everything be so, you know, floaty and pretty and aesthetic all the time. Sometimes people just gotta feel the shit that you feel, you know, and it's that simple. That don't mean you're trying to make them feel that way. It's just you have to release it, you know. It's God doesn't want you to hold on to things that aren't yours, so you have to release what isn't yours. Okay, these people thought they knew what they were talking about. You let them know that I know what I'm talking about. Get the fuck away from me. Go learn whatever you think that you need to teach somebody. You need to go learn that for yourself before you go, you know, like dead serious. Okay, that's what I have for pile number 2 though. I appreciate y'all for tuning into this reading. Okay, I want y'all to know that what y'all want is coming for you. Like you are a master manifester. You just have to stop critiquing yourself on your actions so much. Okay, you do things a different way than everybody else, and that's perfectly fine. Don't let nobody else tell you that you're weird. Don't let nobody make fun of you. Like stand your grounds and don't let them play with you. And if I'm not saying get violent and get crazy and whatever, but I'm saying do whatever you have, you know, do whatever you feel drawn to do. Part number 2, what you're bringing this spring is a physical transformation. You're going to actually break your ground in, basically. You're going to sit on your throne officially. You're going to be yourself, and you're going to finally begin to take action as a human being, you know. People are going to see you for who you are by every action that you take, because I don't know, like I said, you bring all of your energy everywhere you go. You can cook something and people be like, wow, this is different. You can draw a picture and people feel that energy in anything that you do. I'm telling you, walking down the street, driving, shopping in the fucking grocery store, people can feel your energy. But the thing is, it's not grounded. I feel like you're not even aware of how much people are waiting on you to do something on this realm. You know what I'm saying? People are waiting on you to actually do something because they know that it's in you. You have a power. It's something in you. They know you have a power because they can feel it just by walking past you. It's your vibration. And so they wonder sometimes, like, who are you? Who is this person? What do they do for a living, you know? But they will never know because you don't be doing shit. You be in your head all the time. That's what I'm getting. So this season here, what's changing is that you're going to finally get out of your head and you're going to start surprising people. You're going to start even surprising yourself. Okay, that's what I have. So I appreciate y'all for tuning into this reading. Okay, if this message hit home for y'all, please like this video for me and subscribe to the channel. Also, I have my tip jar on the screen. My Cash App is $LanayOutside. I also have that information in my description box. Okay, please comment if it resonates. Hit the bell to stay notified for my future posts. Okay, and that will be all for pile number 2, and I will see y'all in my next video. Okay, let me move on to pile number 3. So pile number 3 for you, as I was getting, you know, we have the joy card number 18 with the man on there holding the white lamb there with the butterfly. Okay, and the big warm sun behind him. Okay, so I'm definitely getting an energy of you being content. Okay, or you seeming content. Okay, I'm getting like on the outside everything looks perfect, but it's something within, like your soul is not content. You feel like there's more to life than what you see or what you feel or everything around you. Like your life is not complete right now and you know it. Okay, on the physical realm though, it's something like you have everything that you need. You have you have enough money, you have enough family, you have enough, like it's something here, you might feel like everybody has something that they wish they could have more of, don't get me wrong, but I'm just getting that you're pretty much like, and I feel like you know this, like this is not something this is not an opinion, this is something that's coming from you. Like you feel like, why do I have everything that I could ever dream of, but I still feel empty, you know what I'm saying? But I'm getting, so look at this card. You see how he's looking at the lamb, but the butterfly is on the opposite side of where he's looking. So I'm getting that there's a transformation, like you're in a transformational period right now. You might be feeling very dark about life, like not understanding what the point of it all is, because you've already received everything, like I said. So it's like, why is everybody else who already, like, you received a lot of things, right? So it's like you're looking at people who don't have anything, who's trying to get to where you are, and you're like, why are you trying to get here when I don't have, you know, like you just don't understand why people would be trying to get to where you are, basically. And it's just a lot, it's like overwhelming for you. You don't know if you should be happy about it or fucking miserable, because you're like, what's wrong with me for me to be feeling this way and I have everything? Okay, but as I was saying, like you are going through a transformation right now. Like I said, you might be feeling very dark. You might be like very dark and emo at the moment, like very grunge, like you know, you can't even be nice to people anymore. It's just like the mask has fallen off. You know, you can't fake it anymore, right? And so I'm getting this energy. There's something here that looks dark that you want to give it a chance. Like you want to try something that seems scary, but you're afraid that if you do that, then you will fuck up your life or fuck up the things that you already have. Okay, but I'm getting that if you give this dark thing a chance, like this risky, it's something here that's risky, that you really, like you dream about it all the time, and it's something, it's a dream, it's a fantasy or something here, but you have access to make it come true, literally. But because you know that you have the power to do this, yes, y'all, this reading is so deep for all of you, because this is the same butterfly in both readings, I mean both cards. You see how he's holding that butterfly away from himself here, and then that same butterfly is floating right back. So it's like this transformation is following you wherever you go. You don't have to, like, you can't really run away from it. This is something that you're destined to do. Like, it's something here that you're meant to see about yourself and about the world. And it may feel very dark to carry by yourself. It may feel very heavy, but you're not alone, first of all. That's something that you need to know. You're not alone. I'm getting a very depressing energy coming from you, that you feel like, you know, you feel dark about yourself. You feel guilty. You feel bad for thinking certain things or feeling a certain way, but these things are not really you. You know what I'm saying? Also, there are other people who have everything as well, who feel the exact same way, if not worse, okay? And I feel like you're in this situation because you are more bold in a way that other people are not. And whatever you choose to do based off of these emotions and these thoughts that you have a unique way of going about things that will actually help everybody. You may not see it right now because you're just too busy trying to make a decision. You're too busy trying to even run away from the fact that you feel this way. But it's okay that you feel this way, because you know the world is not fucking beautiful. Everybody knows that. This world is not perfect. No matter how much you try to cover it up with all these glitz and glam, the clothes, the fucking fashion, even, you know, partying every day and night. Like you can do this. You can party all day, all night, but that don't mean that's your fucking living life just because your body is moving. You know what I'm saying? You have to feel it. You have to, like, you have to live from your heart space. And I feel like you're learning this now. This is something that you're choosing. Like, you're in the middle of making a decision right now of following your heart or sticking to the shit that you know that you're used to. You know, you might be used to having it all laid out for you. You know, people helping you. You might be a spoiled ass child. Who knows? But you know, it's still, there's pros and cons to everything. Nothing is perfect. Just because somebody else might want your life, that doesn't mean that your life is perfect. Okay, and so I'm getting like, you might be around so much beautiful things that it doesn't feel real, because on the inside you don't feel beautiful, you know. And so sometimes you have to venture out and find things that resonate with you deeper, you know what I'm saying? What means something to you, not to other people, but to you. And I completely understand that. I completely understand. And there's people who may not understand, like society. If you were to come on TV about this and say, you know, I have everything, but I'm not happy. You know, there's people who are going to be like, how are you not happy? You just ungrateful, da, da, da. That's just how people work, you know. Society, they have their own, they just talk. Like, it's really a bunch of fucking nonsense at the end of the day. Like, you're not meant to hear everybody's opinions and words. You're not meant to take it all on for yourself. That's just for them, really. Everything that's anybody thinks is all for them. My opinion is for me. It's not really for somebody else to go off of, because who gives a fuck? It's my opinion. I'm living my life with an opinion, like, you know. And when you have something that really means something to you, I'm just saying, go after it, y'all. Because I'm getting that this image right here, you know, yeah, you might feel great on the outside, but with this joy on the back of this card, number 18, number 8 is about as above, so below. It's about balance. It's about reciprocation, you know, things matching up, alignment, you know, foreverness, something that's there with you forever. And I feel like, you know, that where you are right now, you don't want to be there forever, because it's something missing. So it's like something that you have to go get. And maybe once you get this thing, you can bring it back to where you are. Like, you might just be missing a couple of things, you know. That doesn't mean that you're just unappreciative of what you have. It just means that you have to complete yourself first, and then come back and show up your best version, as your best version of yourself, you know. So number 3, what you're actually bringing, to wrap it all up, what you're bringing in for the springtime is a physical transformation of where you might be in a darker space than where you are physically are at now. Like, you might be around people, like let's say you were raised in the suburbs, right? And you're drawn to a hood, like you're drawn to the hood for some reason, for whatever reason you're drawn to the hood, okay? You're gonna get in the hood. You're gonna realize that the hood has something there that's very special. You love the hood, but you can also help the hood out in a way. So it's like an exchange here that you're meant to bring. Like, you're meant to help. Like, you have so much light. You have so much of something that is overwhelming for you, is what I'm getting. Like, you don't really care about it. You know, it could be a lot of money. It could be a lot of attention, okay? But you're going to be able to share this with somebody who is less fortunate, or in energy. It's something here. Somebody is less fortunate that needs you. And you also are going to be entertained from within by even being around this energy, because you're so used to everything being perfect that, you know, you're going to enjoy being around something that's not so fucking perfect right now. You're going to enjoy actually building somebody else up for once, okay? So yeah, so that's what I'm getting. I'm gonna definitely announce that I do personal readings for y'all, okay? I have an Instagram at Lanay the Drug. My Instagram name changes all the time, okay? But just check the description box to see my Instagram. And if you can't find it there, like, I don't know what day you may choose to click on this reading. It might be years later, so if you would just go on my channel and click on the last video that I post to see what my Instagram name might be today. Just being real, I change a lot sometimes, so it just depends on how I feel. But anyways, I do personal readings. DM me on there and ask me how much a personal reading is, or just book or whatever. You know, I'll get that done for you within 24 hours. But anyways, if the message hit home for you, I really appreciate if you like this video and subscribe to the channel. Also comment if it did resonate. You can just comment a butterfly for me, a white heart, a yellow heart, a red heart, a feather. I would appreciate the feedback, the love on the channel. Also hit the bell to stay notified for my future posts, okay? And I will see y'all in my next video, okay? Thank you. And I'll move on to pile number 4. Pile number 4. So with this energy here, I feel like you're holding back a key, some words. You're holding back some words and some information that is key to your transformation. Okay, it's something here that you're meant to express, and it's like you're unlocking a door for somebody else. It's not necessarily just for you, but once you unlock this door, there's going to be much more happening than just you walking through it. I'm getting this energy of royalty. Like there's a royal door that you're guarding. Like you're a guardian of this information. And it's like you're almost waiting on the right time to reveal information to somebody or a group of people or something here. It might even be just you wanting to express your authentic self, but you feel like people are not ready to see this. You know what I'm saying? But I'm getting that once you just take a leap of faith in some kind of way, because I'm getting, this is literally the same energy. Like you see how her eyes are closed and she has a key in her hand, and his eyes are open and he's being held back. It's like as within, so without. These are the same energies, but it's not at the same time. Like one of them is being physically held back, and the other version is like mentally held back, okay? So I'm getting, it's something here. You're physically holding yourself back because of your mental space. You feeling like you have to, like you want things to be more welcoming. You want the truth to be more welcoming for you, like so that you can express it more freely or something. You don't want to hurt somebody's feelings or shake up any, just cause any stress on people or something here. Cause chaotic energies to happen. That's what I'm getting. And it's because you know how powerful this truth is. Don't get me wrong, like you're not fucking scared to say it, but you're scared to say it. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what you say is the truth, but once you say it though, it's going to cause change, and it's going to be a big ass change. It's not going to be just, oh, like I have an opinion about her now, or I'm just going to change something about the way I think. No, it's going to change the way that people see reality, is what I'm getting. Their reality will change. You have the key to open a whole dimension and bring it to this dimension. Like it's going to conjoin by you choosing to express yourself in some kind of way. That's what I'm getting. But it's almost like you know that this is transforming. You're choosing to hold this back. You're choosing to hold it back because you know that there's a deep power. Like it's crazy because you know this. It says power on the back of this. And it's like, this is the exact fucking energy right here. You know your power. The fucking power is like, you can feel it. You have symbols around you. You have the fucking gold chains. You have the gold earrings, the gold key. You already know you have the tools. But once you use this shit, people are going to burst. Like you're going to destroy some lives. You're going to make new life. It's going to cause so many different reactions here that you're just not prepared for. And you're just trying to have this sense of control over things. But I don't know how much you can hold on to, like I don't know how much longer you can hold on to this, because it's really, I'm getting, it's starting to hurt you. It's not necessarily like you trying to help other people. It's backfiring, it's not even helping them. I feel like you're looking at it the wrong way. Like it's very fear-based, you know what I mean? Like once you choose to be free, you have no choice but to allow other, like you have no choice but to set other people free. Of course, people might think poorly of you in the beginning because you made them feel something that they might not have wanted to see. You know, like people run away from the truth. People don't want to see the truth. So what you bring in, like what you just turning the fucking light on, like imagine everybody sleep in the room and you just turn the, not even the light, you turn the sun on in that bitch and no shade. So everybody's like, oh my God, like what's going on? You have some people who are literally blinded. They can't see nothing right now. You have people who are super excited that the sun has finally came because that's all they've been waiting for. You have people who are afraid of it because they never seen that shit before. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm getting. The sun represents your truth, by the way. So with you shedding this, you showing the sun to everybody, you have multiple reactions that it's all coming back to you in a way because you're the one who did it. You don't want to be responsible for it for some reason. You're afraid of the consequences. So it's like, you get urges, you get random urges to do things and you see the transformation it can bring, but you hold yourself back because you're like, nah, I'd rather stay right here. Like it's a stagnant ass energy where you rather just stay in the space that you're in because you don't want things to change. And it's that simple. Like, you know that you have the power though. Like whenever you want things to change, just do it. But at the same time, I'm getting that you're not gonna have much of a choice after a while, because if you don't do it, somebody else is gonna do it. And eventually, like, you know, if you're not gonna be the one to do it, you're gonna be one of the people to receive the, what is it? Like, if you're not gonna cut the light on, then the light's gonna get cut on you. And so your eyes are gonna be hurting like everybody else's, okay? So to clarify that, we have gratitude, transformation, and believe, okay? So definitely, I feel like y'all needed clarification because it's something I'm just getting, it's hard for y'all. Like, y'all are a chosen one here, definitely. And it's hard for you to just be chosen, you know, to live the chosen life. Okay, but it's time for it, like, you're being guided to believe in yourself, believe in God more, have more faith in the unknown, like the unseen, okay? Believe in spirit, because spirit is first. This body is second, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we need the body in order to make change here on this dimension, but, you know, the spirit can literally reincarnate in another body. They don't, just because we lose this body or just because we lose a friend or lose certain things connected to this identity, that doesn't mean that we can't fulfill our mission here. You know what I'm saying? You still have a mission. You might have a name in this lifetime, but your name, that's not just who you are. That's not who you are. You have a deeper purpose, you know, behind the scenes type shit. And so you're being guided to allow this transformation to happen. It's like you have to merge your soul and your physical so that you can be authentic here. You know, it's, you know when you're being authentic, when you can think something and you can actually express it without holding yourself back so much. You know what I'm saying? If you have a lot of fantasies going on in your mind and you have a lot of daydreams that you feel that you can't necessarily express, that's a sign that you're not living your truth here. Okay, and you're being guided to be grateful for the fact that you can even see these visions or have these feelings or daydreams or whatever, because those are signs that it's possible for you to experience if you want to. And I'm talking about you, I'm not talking about for somebody else. You can experience these things, but you have to believe it. It might not look possible right now, but if you go ahead and start taking action, you will see how things just fall into place and it becomes more possible every day the more that you do it, okay? So one more. Yes, we have the 5 of Swords and the 10 of Cups right here. So with the 10 of Cups and the 5 of Swords, first of all, if you look at this, it's basically this couple against the world, right? And if you think about it, the couple represents you and your love, you and whatever you're drawn to here on earth. It could be even an animal, you know, like you might just have a pet that you love, or you might love gardening or like making movies or looking at movies, but everybody says that you shouldn't do this. This is not right. Why you? You know what I'm saying? And so the world is against you. They might not even say these things. These swords also represents thoughts. It represents knowledge. It represents, not knowledge, but opinions and just words that that sting a little bit. You know, it might make you think because it is just a sharp point to it. You know what I'm saying? Somebody make a point and it's just like, damn, I have to think about that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm getting, you've been around people who may not have even told you what they thought of you, but they think it around you. Like they judge you and look at you. You might be having a conversation with somebody. You're talking to them and telling them all your business, and they're agreeing with you and trying to help you on the outside, but on the inside, they're judging the fuck out of you. You know what I'm saying? So it's that type of energy that I'm getting. Like, you've been around a lot of people like that, but you know it though. You know that they are like that, but it's just that these are your family. This is people that you love, you know, so you just choose to continue to be around them and just fight against it, you know. But at some point, it's keeping you from being happy. With this 10 of Cups right here, that's exactly what they're fighting. They see you happy, and that's what makes them say anything in the first place. They wouldn't say anything if they saw you just already sad, you know what I'm saying? It's because they see you rising up, and because they know that it's not going to stop there. They know that you have more to go. You're still going to be even more happier, and they can't stand that shit. They can't stand it because they don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? And they don't understand it because they just don't know that it's possible. They don't know that that shit exists. They don't know that, you know, it's something here that they're not aware of. And that's what I'm getting. The only way that they can even be aware of it is if you just go ahead and turn that motherfucking light on. Is if you go ahead. You see how on the back of this card is yellow? That's what I'm saying. Like, look, it's two different energies. You see how the gold is on the neck right now. It's low key, but then on the back it's like bow. And it says destiny. So it's something here, and this is your destiny, okay? This is your destiny. And so I'm just gonna hold this here. You might want to pause the video to read the words. Okay, hold on, let me see if I can get it on there. Okay. I do apologize for that glare. Yeah, hopefully y'all were able to read that. I do apologize for the glare, but you see how it says, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear, okay? So it's almost like you are the teacher. You have the knowledge, and because you have that knowledge, you are the teacher. Because you are born and you already are here with it, that means there are people who are ready already to receive whatever you have to bring. So with you holding it back, you're almost slowing them down. Like, they almost have to chase you down to get this information out of you. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm getting. Like, there's going to be a time and a place where you're going to have to fucking spill the beans, because it's going to burn you up. It's going to feel like something is burning within that you can't control it anymore. You have to let it out, because this is God right now. This is not up to you. This is not your fucking choice. You know what I'm saying? Like, you already signed a contract. Okay, your ego might be afraid. Your physical body, you might be afraid because you want to keep a reputation. You want to keep certain friends. You want to keep things how they are. But like I said, you are destined for much more. And the fact that you're wanting to keep things how they are, I don't even think that you believe that your life can get better. Your life is destined for greatness. Your life is destined for luxury, for wealth. You know what I'm saying? You're meant to be in the rich. You're meant to be rich, period. Like, y'all are meant to be rich, but you're already rich. That's what makes it's confirmation. You're already rich. You're holding in all of this fucking richness. All you have to do is let it out. And once you let it out, people are going to see how rich you are by the fact that you even have the guts to say certain things or to express certain things. It's like, wow, this person is bold. They must have a lot of power. Like, you know, it's power. It's power. It's all power. That's what this reading was all about. In the spring, like, what y'all are bringing this spring is a truth, okay? You're bringing in a truth that people need to hear, that you've been holding back for a long time, okay? The truth will set them free, and you know that, and it's time, okay? So that's what I have for pound number 4. I really appreciate y'all so much for tuning into this reading, okay? If it resonated with you, I really appreciate if you like the video and subscribe to the channel. Also, hit the bell to stay notified for my future posts. I also have my tip jar on the screen and in the description box. My Cash App is $Lanay_Outside, okay? I appreciate all tips and donations, and I will see y'all in my next video, okay? Bye-bye.